Hey guys, so recently tennis player Serena Williams posted a picture on Instagram that has come under fire. Some people believe that she has been bleaching her skin, while others believe that she intentionally chose a lighter foundation shade in an effort to appear lighter skinned. The picture you're seeing right now is the one that she did keep on IG. She deleted the controversial one, but the two photos were taken on the same day. For one thing, it is clear that Serena is not bleaching her skin. She recently posted many other photos on social media and her melanin is fully intact. Plus, bleached skin, unlike Serena's skin, tends to have a very odd appearance. Bleached skin looks more ashy and sickly. Now, I am sure that her skin appears to be lighter just due to the lighting, period. I know that when I look at my own camera on my phone, my skin tends to look darker in some lighting and lighter in other types of lighting. Even if the pictures were taken on the same day, my skin looks different. That's a normal thing. Also, it could be that in addition to the lighting, Serena is using a different type of foundation. Let's let Serena live. It is common to have a foundation that you use in the summertime and one that you use in the wintertime because our skin tone is constantly changing. Black people, like any other race of people, tan. Our skin tans, it gets darker during the spring/summer and gets lighter during the fall/winter and also even possibly during the spring. Like I said, let's let Serena live, okay? She's living her best life and she looks great. That's the verdict on this case. Now, people have falsely accused other celebrities like Beyonce and Rihanna of bleaching their skin, but they, like Serena, have not. We need to accept the fact that skin tone changes all the time, and as I mentioned, the change can be based on many different factors, the sun being the main source. People were concerned and so quick to accuse Serena of changing her skin tone because, as we all know, there are a plethora of celebrities that do in fact bleach their skin. It is very sad to see because it shows the continuation of colorist ideologies that would have you believe that lighter skin is better than darker skin. In America, this was of course taught during slavery times when lighter-skinned house slaves, many of which were the children of the slave master, were treated better than the darker-skinned field slaves. Do you all remember back in 2012 when people actually put team light-skinned or team dark-skinned in their Twitter bios? I'm sure that there are people that still do that to this day. I wonder how many of those people know the history of the color divide. It is very sad to see, but not surprising as colorism, racism's child, is very pervasive. Now, in addition to celebrities who bleach their skin due to self-hate, like Lil' Kim and Vybz Kartel, there are also magazine editors that lighten the skin of celebrities. I just love when people call these ignorant magazines out. Whether it is their intentions or not, and I'm sure it is, these magazines are perpetuating the myths of colorism. You also have immoral weirdos like Blac Chyna supporting colorism by going to Africa, specifically Nigeria, to market skin bleach. Skin bleaching is common in the continent as well as in Asia, such as in India and China. These regions produce many offensive and ignorant ads to sell toxic skin bleach to the general public. In India, where there is a caste system, i.e. a social hierarchy, those with darker skin have even been called untouchables. Interacting with an untouchable can lower your status in society. Skin bleaching is actually a multi-billion-dollar industry. Let me say that again for the people in the back. The selling of skin bleach is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Despite the fact that dark skin is beautiful and always has been, bleaching cream sells very well. The bleaching cream is composed of very toxic chemicals, but people's desire to distance themselves from dark skin/blackness motivates them to bleach anyways. Anti-blackness is clearly worldwide. Recently, a video of an adorable young girl named Ariana went viral. In the video, young Ariana was getting her hair done by her hairdresser. When the 4-year-old looked into the camera, they were on live, she said, "I look so ugly." It was very heartbreaking to hear those words come from such a little girl. But the wonderful thing is that the hairdresser, aka Shabria, aka Low Wave Daddy, swiftly corrected and uplifted Ariana and reminded her that she is in fact very beautiful.
But you won't even like
I'm
it.
so ugly. What?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You are so pretty. When you look at yourself, you supposed to say, "I'm so pretty." You are so pretty. Do you hear me? You got the prettiest little dimples. You are too cute. Oh, you are so pretty. You look like you have this beautiful chocolate skin. Like, you are just so gorgeous. You got these dimples. Remember what I told you? How many people got 2 dimples? Baby girl, you are beautiful. Black is beautiful. And if don't nobody ever tell you, I will tell you, you are gorgeous. You are so pretty. And you're going to grow up and you're going to be everything that you can be.
The hairdresser recently posted another video in which Ariana now proudly states, "I'm black and beautiful." First Lady Michelle Obama, she is still my First Lady, wrote to Ariana, Ariana, you are gorgeous. In a world that sometimes tries to say otherwise, I want to tell you, and every other beautiful, intelligent, brave black girl, just how precious you are. Hashtag Black Girl Magic, end quote. Also, the amazing actress Viola Davis wrote the following, this is the motivating factor for black women to leave a legacy of worth, of beauty. We are fighting hundreds of years of brutal conditioning of being considered less than. It is sprinkled in our language, behavior, laws, music, etc., and trickles down to our youth. I'm speaking life into Ariana. From a sister who looks a lot like you were born worthy, therefore you were born beautiful, end quote. I'm so happy that Obama and Davis spoke out in support of Ariana and little black girls everywhere. It was very touching and hit close to home for me. Ariana and her hairdresser have made TV appearances, and as the story continues to spread, I hope that it acts as a wake-up call for all of the colorists out there. This situation shows how colorism and racism affect very young babies. Society has to do better and eliminate the isms if we want to protect children from developing self-hate. As Viola Davis wrote, this brutal conditioning is ingrained into our very society. When something is ingrained, it is very difficult to change, but not impossible. It's ingrained in the lyrics that many mainstream popular artists spew out. It's found in the discriminatory employment practices that make black people nervous to wear their natural hair during job interviews. It's found in the words we use to describe others, and it's found in so much more. Here's a silver lining in all of this. In the same way that people are taught to hate dark skin, they can be taught to see its beauty and unlearn their colorist beliefs. It's gonna take some time for people as a society to unlearn this deep-seated form of self-hate, but I think it's still possible. Thanks for watching and subscribe.